Full disclosure, this is me half-assing a video this week. I'm not even sorry about it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Britt, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should because I talk about geeky things, and today is gonna be no different. So I realized I didn't have a video to go live today, so I decided I was just going to throw together a collection video because I haven't done a collection video for my TV shows ever on this channel. So I figured it'd be fun to show you guys what kind of TV shows I'm into based on these TV shows, give you some recommendations about other TV shows I should check out. I may or may not check them out. You kind of get an idea of the kinds of TV shows that I like, the kinds of things I'm into. But anyway, people really like collection videos on YouTube, so I figured why not give that to you. This will be my TV collection, my DVDs, and my VHSs that I have. This will be just TV shows, no anime, because they're in a whole different section, but this will include animation, and it'll include other countries, because I do like television shows from other countries, and hopefully it'll be growing soon once my finances are better, because I need more Super Sentai. I also need to collect other shows that I haven't collected on DVD yet, and at some point I'm going to pay an exorbitant amount of money to get House Husbands over from Australia, because I need that show in my life again, and I miss it. Hulu, give it back, please. And give me more than just 2 seasons. I need House Husbands back in my life. Anyway, let's get to the video. Okay, so getting started over here, we have the first 4 seasons of Third Rock from the Sun. This is one of my favorite sitcoms. It's from the 90s. It's an amazing show. It's so freaking funny. It's about a group of aliens that come to Earth, and it's just absolutely hilarious. It breaks a bunch of gender stereotypes, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. It was way ahead of its time, and I love it so much, and I need all of it, but it's all on Netflix, so I've been slow at collecting the rest of it because it is on Netflix, and it's easy for me to say no to it right now on collecting it, but I'm going to eventually finish collecting it. All I have for Animaniacs is Wacko's Wish, which is right here. I need to collect the rest of it, but again, something that either is or was, I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not. Here's a complete set of Beast Wars, which, if you guys are not familiar with Beast Wars, it is my favorite Transformers saga, and I love it so very, very much. It was my introduction to Vancouver voice actors, which is great. It's basically just Scott McNeil, let's be real. I got the complete series of Bewitched. I absolutely love old sitcoms, and specifically ones from the 60s were amazing. This one was really great. It's about a woman a witch who marries a mortal, and they're kind of just hijinks about their lives. I'm going to recollect Community in the one big box set because I hate the way this looks on the shelf. But this is the entirety of Community, seasons 1 through 6. I really hate it. Like, these dark blues are not even the same colors. This blue is a very different color. The top is different for this one. Then there's just this one random white. It does not look good on the shelf. I don't know what Sony was thinking when they distributed this. Not okay. I have Coupling, which is a British sitcom, kind of like Friends meets Sex and the City. It's a really good show, even though it's produced by Stephen Moffat and written by Stephen Moffat, and you know how I feel about Stephen Moffat if you've been around my channel long enough to have watched my Doctor Who videos. Here are the first 2 seasons of Danger Mouse. This is an old British cartoon that I watched when I was a kid. Absolutely love it. So good. It's super dry, but super amazing. I love Danger Mouse so much. These ones right here are Tom Baker. This one is Peter Davison, and I killed Tom Baker. My dog is killing Phasma. I'm with my Doctor Who pops. Here's some more classic Who, more Peter Davison, Colin Baker, and then 2 Sylvester McCoy. And then I've got season 2 right here of Doctor Who of the reboot. And then this is the 50th anniversary special. I have the first set of DuckTales and then the movie for DuckTales. And then the first 2 seasons of Facts of Life, which, if you guys are not familiar with that, it's one of my favorite 80s really cheesy sitcoms, and I love it. I have the entire collection of Friends, plus all the Friends pops, and apparently Joey and Ross were taking a nap. I don't know. I mean, they did take a nap together in one episode. So there's that. But yeah, so I've got the entire series of Friends. I kind of want to collect this in the smaller sets as well, just so it takes up less space on my shelf. So because you can kind of see I have like some of that one and then some of this one, and then that's it. I have no more room. But yeah, so Friends, another good show. Down here is one of my favorite guilty pleasures of television shows that I'm into, and that is iCarly. I was way too old to be into iCarly when that was out, but I got into it anyway, so no judgments, right? The IT Crowd, another really great British sitcom that I absolutely love. Why am I missing Fawlty Towers? Did I borrow Fawlty Towers to somebody? That moment when you realize you borrowed something to somebody and you completely forgot about it because you're talking about British sitcoms and realized your favorite one is missing. I don't even know who I borrowed it to. May just have to repurchase it. What happened to my Fawlty Towers, you guys? Oh well, back to the collection video. But yeah, so the IT Crowd. It's a great British sitcom about an IT department and their manager knows literally nothing about IT, which is very true to retail management. So I've definitely had my share of retail managers that knew nothing about what they were managing. So there you go. I have the first 2 seasons of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. This is one of my favorite TV shows. It's actually set in Minneapolis, which is part of the reason why I love it. But the other reason why I love it is because the theme song, being horrifyingly bullied when I was a little kid, I would pretend like the theme song was singing about me. And it made me laugh. It made me happy. And I cried the day Mary Tyler Moore died because I really honestly believe she helped save me. So there you go. The first season of Once Upon a Time. I love Once Upon a Time. I never continued collecting the DVDs, and I will eventually. I lost my love for Once Upon a Time as time went on. It just got bad. I have seasons 1 through 6 of Psych. I am missing a couple. I need to get those. These are also on my list of like I'm gonna repurchase, or I'm gonna purchase them as soon as humanly possible. They do come in a smaller set, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna worry about it. This one does frustrate me though, that this one's slightly lower. I hate when things look bad on the shelf. First 2 seasons of Reba. I love this show very, very much. I need to collect the rest of it. It's so good. I love Reba McEntire, and I love this show. It's so good. I have all that's out so far of Red Dwarf. Seasons 1 through 8, which is the original season, then Back to Earth, which was the reunion, and then the reboot, 10, 11, and 12. Fun fact, I haven't actually watched series 12 yet. I haven't watched series 12 yet because I wanted to rewatch all of Red Dwarf first, because it's been a while since I've rewatched it, and I really just wanted to rewatch all of it. And then it turned into my friend Kelly and I were going to rewatch it together, but we haven't talked about it for a while, and I'm in this Power Ranger kick anyway, so I don't know. I'll get to it eventually, which is so funny because like I love Red Dwarf. It is legitimately one of my favorite things in the entire world. But like, so it's not about me going like, I'm not really in the mood for it. I'm kind of over it. It's like legitimately just I'm in this Power Ranger like kick right now, and I'm rewatching 3 seasons of Power Rangers and watching Power Rangers. So right here we got the complete series of Rocko's Modern Life. This is one of my favorite Nicktoons ever. It's got so many great adult jokes and I love it. And then here we got the complete series of Sex and the City. This is actually something that I did recollect. I didn't ever had all of it, but I had some of it. But the old sets looked terrible on the shelf, and this looks so much nicer on the shelf, so much sleeker, so much more Sex and the City. But also the cases like fell apart because they were just terribly designed. One thing that this set and the old set did both was they released season 6 in 2 parts, and it drives me crazy. I hate it so much. And then here we got Star Trek Next Generation, just a best of collection. I don't know why I haven't gotten full seasons yet. I just haven't. This was given to me as a gift one time, and I don't even remember what episodes are on here. So it's got Relics, The Inner Light, Cause and Effect, and Tapestry. So not even my favorite episode. That's all right. It's okay. I'm okay. I mean, I'm really uncomfortable on my floor, but other than that, I'm okay. And so here is my Super Sentai collection, at least most of it. Car Ranger is over by my TV because that's the one I'm currently watching right now. But as you can see here, I've got Jetman, Zhu Ranger, Dai Ranger, Kaku Ranger, O Ranger, Mega Ranger, Gingaman, and Go-Go 5. I am missing a couple that are out right now, but I will get them once my finances are in better shape. This one I really shouldn't have gotten, but I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna buy it. And so I bought it, even though I hate Lightspeed Rescue. So we'll see how that goes. Please tell me the Sentai is better than the Power Ranger season. I mean, the acting can't be much worse. Here we have another one of my absolute favorite sitcoms, the entire series of Three's Company. This is such a great show. I love it so much. Again, it's one of those things that was kind of ahead of its time. It talked a lot about like sex and sexuality and stuff like that, and I just absolutely loved it. Here is Tiny Toon Adventures, which was one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid. This should be the whole season, the whole series, and I hate how it's numbered. Is consistency just too much to ask for? Like, for real. Is consistency that difficult to ask for? Apparently. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I have the whole series of the first Will and Grace. So seasons 1 through 8. I haven't collected any of the reboot on DVD yet. That's on my to-do list. And then I have 1 volume of X-Men Evolution because it's actually kind of a funny story. So when I was in college and with my first roommate, so the one that I'm actually still on great terms with, well, we're on good terms. We haven't talked in a long time. We've drifted apart over the years, but we left under good terms. We were at Walmart. It was one of those nights where we just decided to go to Walmart like midnight. Because that's a thing you just do when you're bored when you're in college. And we were digging through the $5 bin of DVDs, and I was like, okay, if I find something that was voiced in Vancouver, I'll get it. And then all of a sudden I came across X-Men Evolution like pretty much right after I said it, and I was like, well, I guess I have to get it because it was indeed voiced in Vancouver. So there you go. Over here I have a volume of Mystic Knights of Toonanoke, which was a companion series to Power Rangers. I think it was 98, 99, and 2000, I think. But I loved Mystic Knights. It is what gave me my love for Ireland. And then only just a couple years later, I was in an Irish play, which was really fun. So I got to learn how to do an Irish brogue. So anyway, right here we got the official Power Rangers fan club video, which if we're being real, also has no consistency. Because sometimes they're answering as the actor, so like Austin St. John will be on there, and sometimes he'll be answering as Austin, but sometimes he'll be answering questions as Jason, so I'm not... There is no consistency there either. Apparently consistency is just not something you can ask for in a children's television show. Right here I've got actually just a volume of Beast Wars. This was one of the first releases of on DVD. And a friend actually brought it with her to BotCon and got David K. to sign it for me, and then I had Scott McNeil sign it. Scott McNeil plays this guy, and that's it on this cover. And then David K plays this guy. I would be saying their names. Oh, Scott McNeil plays Rat Trap. I don't know. Well, I guess Silverbolt wouldn't be on here. Oh wait, yeah, because there's Waspinator, and then Rat Trap. He played Dinobot, who is not on here anywhere. And then he also played Silverbolt, which wouldn't be in that disc anyway. And then right here I've got some VHSs of this TV series for Animorphs. It came out in this 4-part. It's not even all the episodes, it's just these random episodes that they decided to do for this Invasion series VHS set that they did. And I had purchased, I think, the first one, and then I didn't have the rest of them, but I bought them while I was living in St. Cloud while I was in college because I just decided that that was something I needed to spend my money on. But then I actually decided not too long ago that I needed to spend more money on Animorphs and found out that it was not on Amazon Prime, but I could purchase all of the seasons, I think for $5 for the whole series. So that's a thing I own in digital form. I also own some iCarly in digital form. Don't judge me. All right, time to show you more things. Here's that Car Ranger set I mentioned, but I'm watching it right now, so that's why it's over here. And then back here in my storage, in the what used to be hoarding room, but is no longer really too much of a hoarding room. I have my Power Rangers VHS tapes. This one was actually one that I forgot to take out. If you guys watch my vlog channel about that, this one was one I forgot to take out, and it even got rained on and stuff, but it was like not even damaged, like even a little, but it was like poured on. So the power protected it. And then this is all in order from oldest to newest. So this one will be Dave the Dumpster. I don't know what happened to the casing, but it's gone. And then we've got the Green Ranger miniseries. Jason's Battle is different because I bought it separate from the rest of them. These, I don't remember what I must have done with the second one when I bought the set. I must have given it to my cousins or something, but then I bought the set. And then this is Wannabe Ranger, which is like one of the first Z episodes. And then this is Putty on the Brain, which is the very after. And then this is actually Goldar's Vice Versa, but it's in Wannabe Ranger. I actually got that VHS from the cousins that got me into Power Rangers, and they were out of it. But I was still kind of in and out at that point. Like, I still liked the Zordon era stuff, but I wasn't super into what was coming out, even though it was Time Force, which I was in and out of a lot. But we watched an episode of Time Force together, and then they're like, oh my gosh, you should take this. And they gave it to me, and I was like, oh, I already have this one. And then I opened it up, and I was like, oh wait, never mind, I don't have this one. But yeah, so that is my TV collection. I hope you guys all enjoyed this half-assed video, and I will see you guys all next week with a much better prepared video, a much better produced video, and more like me video. You can hear my parents walking upstairs in their unit. This is an old house. It creaks. So you can also hear my raccoon. Not right now, but you could earlier, squeaking, having a grand old time.